Most High, we dance to the rising sun. When we will say bye bye to the here come the time we've been waiting all these years. Here come the moment my people are waiting to come back home. When people of Jah will return to their promised land. When people of Most High, we dance to the rising sun. When people of Jah will sing the song of freedom. When people of Jah will worship Almighty God, we will say bye bye to the baboon nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the monkey nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the lawless nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Oh yeah. Yeah. We must go. Imagine what we've been through in that contraption. Living with people who doesn't know their left from their right. Living with people who doesn't reason like human beings. Living with people who doesn't know the value of life. Living with people who doesn't respect the rules of law. Living with people who destroy the future of their children. Living with people who keep on going backwards today. Reason with me, if we are wrong to ask for our freedom, hey, we will say bye bye to the monkey nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the baboon nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the lawless nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Yeah. We must go. Hey. We try to educate these people about love, no way. We try to educate these people about peace. Hey. We try to educate these people about equal rights. And we try to educate these people about justice. Guess what? The more you teach them, the wicked they turn against you. Oh Lord, the more you teach them, the stupid they turn. No. And we will say bye bye to the baboon nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the monkey nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the lawless nation. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. And we will say bye bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Yeah. We must go. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Monkey nation, bye bye. Say bye bye. Babu nation, bye bye. Say bye bye. Babylon, bye bye. Say bye bye. Lawless nation, bye bye. Say bye bye. Monkey nation, bye bye. Say bye bye. Babu nation, bye bye. Say bye bye. Babylon, bye bye. Say bye bye. Lawless nation, goodbye. Say bye bye. nation, bye-bye. Say bye.
Justice, ooh, corruption.
I see justice no more. Corruption has taken the place of justice today. Government are busy killing my people for dining and whining with criminals. Are we safe in this world? Are we safe? They wanna make sure nothing good is left in our homes. They wanna take away our joy, take away our peace, take away our pleasure. They wanna take away our lands, take away our pride, but we have to fight them. Tell me, what is the need coming at this world and living like a captive? Tell me, what is the need coming at this world and living like a slave? What is the need coming at this world and living like a prisoner? What is the need coming at this world and living like a slave? Brothers, we really have to fight and fight and fight and free our people. I said we really have to fight and fight and fight and free our land. Oh yes, we really have to fight and fight and fight and free our people. Brothers, we really have to fight and fight and fight and free our land. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What? I said we really have to fight and fight and free our whole life. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see no justice, no action. I see
Too
no
much
justice,
justice, all I can see is corruption. I see no justice, all I can see corruption. Yeah.
I see
No
no
justice
justice.
in my world, but corruption. Oh yeah.
I see
No
no
more
justice.
justice, all I can see in my world.
Okay, I have not come to, this program will not be, I don't think it will be long, but I just want to remind them of of my exposition about Nigeria. I started doing this very exposition since 2021. I have reminded them many times, 2022. I have reminded them about this very Nigeria, 2023, earlier. I have done this exposition severally and I want to bring it to their knowledge. It will be a short program anyway, if they permit me now, but I'm not in a very good position to do so now. But let us proceed. I think you can share it. We want to share some knowledge here. Very, very important that we guide people to understand what we are doing. Those that fell in their trial should not be mocked much. Rather, we redirect them to the right channel. Let us not mock them much. All we ask them to do is to go and try. We wish them good luck. They have tried. They also have vindicated IPOB. The Nigerian youth have vindicated IPOB. P2B have also vindicated IPOB and then Nnamdi Kanu. There is no other reason why he should be in detention. So as we also those that went and voted, as they fell, we have to call them and direct them to the right channel. Referendum is the only thing. Nigeria have no remedy. No remedy. Let us not laugh at them so much, right? Those that fell, those that did got their political position as they wanted, none of them will favor us. That's what we want to tell Nigerians. Whether you're the one you want to vote was announced winner, you will not get anything. Can't you see how Katrina Line is pressing it now? Katrina Line. He's the one that told them to call Lagos, give it to P2B with it for something, how many thousand votes, or how many thousand votes, or 4,000 something thousand, how many votes? When you know that they will go to Osun, they will give him 200 and something thousand, they will go to Ekiti, they will give him thousand. All the he win Bayelsa. How many people are in Bayelsa? Is Bayelsa P2B win Bayelsa? Is Bayelsa up to Osisioma local government in Abia State? This Bayelsa you are calling, is it up to Osisioma local government? These are the things we tell you. Hey, you win Enugu, how many? They will go to Ekiti and crush you. They will go to Ondo and crush you. That is Nigeria for you. When they knew that Lagos was about to cause trouble, Katrina Line called them. Katrina Line and said, let there be a bit different. Then give it to P2B so that there will be calm. And you know they can win you, they can defeat you in argument. They will tell you you won Lagos. Isn't that a game? They can even give you Abuja capital territory. That is Katrina Line. She's in the game. Only IPOB knows how to fight her. Katrina Line is in the game. She's the one that gave that Mahmoud, that INEC, the morale. Can't you see his confidence? I am showing you Nigeria. This is Nigeria for you. I will teach you now. I have taught many of them before. I will teach them. You know, can't you see the INEC chairman? Very bold, very confident in rigging. Confidential in rigging. Imagine such a confidential man. Morisi, who have not been confident like him. Jega have not been confident like this man. Overconfidence have killed him. Chineke mereme ebere. Koro, he don't care. If you have boy, I know it's me you and because I'm told. Please, I know what you but people say people can join. I will not for trying. Please, it's not for trying. So me around you don't believe in for. So you will allow them to try. You know that is it. And have IPOB help everybody that is sensible in Nigeria now. This is what help them. If you want to reason that business, we IPOB will sustain it. Feed the book. You give us. We can sustain it. If you want to rise, you follow us. If you want to learn about Fulani, you follow IPOB. If you want to know about the British, you follow us. You want to know about Nigeria as a whole, you follow us. But if you envy is killing you, then you die with Nigeria. Let me teach them. Do you know who is this? Share it to them, please. Tag them. Tag them. Let them not cry much. I told them it had been programmed before. Nnamdi Kanu told them. Just don't cry. Just show them. Tag them. Invite them. All those your one Nigeria friends. Just bring them. Let me lecture them. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist, Mazi Maduabuchi. Can you understand? I can show your face. I am from Ndiabo is Aniri. Aniri is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. Mama, we need to lecture people. I am IPOB family member. I know I was out corona. Obonagagan, Echore Fozo. Obonagaga IPOB. Oh yeah, let me lecture Nigerians. Do you know who is this? This is your election. I want to show you your election. Look at it. Right now, I have not connected my system here. I would have played Amadou Bello voice. You see, these two people are the owners of Nigeria. Let me come. This man is Nnamdi Azikiwe. You know, you drive car in Nigeria, Nigerian. This is Nnamdi Azikiwe. Now, let me just show you. This is road. This road is. I don't want to show you full plate number so that the zoo will not go after the vehicle. You know, the registered number is there. The name of the person is there in insurance, computerized. So look at it here. This is oil, where they are cooking oil. Zoo. Look at where they are cooking oil. Look at oil in our home. And who is now leading them? The man leading them now is Tafa Belewa. Alhaji Sabaka Tafa Belewa. To show you that everybody in Nigeria is a cow, as they projected. Look at the cattle rearing stick on his hand. Let me use the mouth of the beak. Look at the cattle rearing stick on his hand. Go and look Tafa Belewa on 5 naira. Go and watch him on 5 naira. Can you get Zoo 5 naira? Get him there, you will see him. This is Alhaji Sa Abaka Tafa Belewa. Look at him here. Premier or what? Holding the cattle rearing stick. Who is he rearing? Look at Awolowo here. Look at Zik here. Zik that brought independence. They are going to the home of Zik to take oil. They are going to the home of Zik to take oil. And Zik that brought independence, they kept him at the back. Look at the north. Look at the north. Look at where they kept Zik. Which, you know, anybody from Biafra land is Zik represents us. We own the oil, but Tafa Belewa is at the front. We told you. You don't agree. Look at Tafa Belewa with a cattle rearing stick. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him here. These are human beings. This is Awolowo with the Yoruba cap, which is Tinubu. This one now, Atiku is representing him. Buhari have been here, right? Then that was why when Yaradua was here, Jonathan was in this position. And this is not the position of Jonathan. This should be his position because he's a Biafran. Do you see the position of Jonathan? But mistakenly, he got himself here, and this man died, which was Yaradua, because anybody from the north, this Tafa Belewa represents that person, right? Then anybody from the east, this is Zik. Zik represents you. Anybody from the west, Yoruba land, they call southwest, This is Awolowo representing you. Did you understand? Share it very wide. Let us open their eyes. Now, when Yaradua got himself, Jonathan mistakenly, look at the position of Jonathan Zeke. They put him here to be deputy. Okay, ask yourself, why do they bring the two Southerners together? You will tell me, hey, they're all south-south. This one is southwest. This one is southeast. Or where is the south-south? This one have exposed the south-south. This one now have exposed the south-south. South-south, do you see Zeke is representing you? I have got a message from here. South-south now, do you see? You have no position here. Zeke is representing you. Do you see it? Do you see the geopolitical zone is fraud? Look at the main Nigeria. Message is coming. Let me use this and do message. Look at the main Nigeria now. There's nothing like south-south. All this northeast, northwest, north-central is rubbish. All this southwest is rubbish. South-south. Look at Nigeria here. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Eastern Nigeria. Western Nigeria, Yoruba, Awolowo, Northern Nigeria, Tafa Belewa. Anybody telling you are south-south, you are a fool. You have no position here. Look at the big space between Northerner and the two Southerners. Look at the big space. Somebody will tell you, it's because of his Babariga. You are dreaming. So Babariga cannot be compressed on a picture, right? Then Zeke was also, okay, if it is Babariga issue, why is Zeke head too small? So Zeke is too small like this. So the head of Zeke can be too small like this. To Awolowo and the Zeke. Somebody will tell you it is Igbo chieftaincy cap. So Zeke is too small like this. That's what I'm asking you. Our argument is superior. Superior now. Let us go back. Jonathan got himself here from deputy. He got here. This is not his position. Ahmadu Bello said, we'll make them a willing tool. This is their position, Yoruba, willing tool. Tinubu, look at their position. Obasanjo was here because they are willing tool to calm the Nigeria down after the death of Abiola. That's why they brought this Awolowo, which Obasanjo represented. They gave him here from cell, so that this man, so that he would take position here, right? And they brought a Northerner, this man, and make him deputy, which was Atiku. Right? So that it will match. Now, and Atiku was closer to Obasanjo, very closer as a deputy. But when Buhari is here, now Buhari is here. Look at Osibanjo took his main position. This is the main position of Osibanjo. Facebook, I don't care. I am destroying your stupidity and you are removing people. I don't care. This is the main Nigeria I am teaching them. Those driving car, they don't know it. Whether you're a lecturer or whatever you are, you don't know it. Even those working in license, insurance, they don't know it. They don't know it. And you don't know it. Who are you? Do you know the street at that one distance? Like you check how many people have told you this? A lecturer told you we are IPOB and Israel. You think we are joking? Everybody is here. Anything you need in IPOB, we are here. We have it. Money in Zulu. Let me speak English for them. So now that Buhari is here, do you see that Osibanjo have taken his position? He is not closer to here. But when this Obasanjo was here, Atiku was closer. Atiku even stole money more than Obasanjo. But now, Buhari take his main position as a cattle rearer. This is Tafa Belewa with a cattle rearing stick. Look at the cattle rearing stick. Means that we are cows. Look at us here. Look at the cattle rearing stick. Tafa Belewa is leading you to oil. Oil that is in the home of Zeke. Look at the oil well. In the home of Zeke, they kept Zeke at the back. We told you, you know, obedient. We told you, look at our position. It is not envy. Look at our position in Nigeria. Look at it. At the back, though we brought independence, the father of Ojukwu financed the independence of Nigeria. We told you, we don't have position. They say it's about your brother. I say again, we have no position in Nigeria. You said, no, it is their turn. Look at our position. I showed you this earlier. Nobody that win, that is a problem to IPOB. Any win in our win, any win in our success. But we are just telling you, Nigeria. This Nigeria I am showing you now reflects, even if your brother becomes the president, whether Obi become the president, in Asorok, they will still keep him here. If he become president, in Asorok, Obi will be president, but he will take this position of Zik. Go ahead. That is how Nigeria works. If you want to do democracy, how many House of Rep members do you have from the East? How many House of Rep members do you have from the South? Calculate them together. How many comes out from Kano? That is what to tell you that the democracy, as far as you use 1999 Constitution and the type of geopolitical, that is what is it called, political structure of Nigeria. This P2B, this is Zik. If P2B that is from the side of Zik trying to represent Zik, if he eventually take number one in the government, he will be here, though he's a president. That's what they did to Jonathan. He built all the school in the north. They tried to prove to him that he's not in his position. So let us move. When Jonathan from here jumped here, from here got here deputy, then to Yaradua, unfortunately Yaradua died. Jonathan got himself here, right? And they brought another northerner. That Nnamdi Sambo, he was closer to Jonathan as a deputy. Only a northerner will be a president. No southerner will be closer to him, even if you are deputy. They will keep you aside. They will do meeting without you. They will do many things without you, as they do to Osibanjo. Isn't it? As Yaradua died, they hide it from Jonathan. Isn't it? To show you that they will always keep you back until our sister found out and told Jonathan. So this is a position of the Southerners. Igbo, or whatever they call you, you'll be South-South. Look at your position. This is Zik. You are a Yoruba man, West. Look at your position. This is Awolowo. You are Northerner. This is Tafa Balewa. And Tafa Balewa is leading you. And look at the two space, big space. Look at the small space, holding the two Southerners together. Right? And now, instead of allowing these people to come together and fight, they now make these people willing to, which is Yoruba people. Right? So that two of them will join hands together and be suppressing this Igbo man or Biafran. Right? That is why they are willing to. And they now say that we, the Biafrans, they cannot allow us to have control over ourselves. That's why if you are shouting for checking point, they don't care. If you are shouting for seaport, they don't care. If you are shouting for international airport, they don't care. Now, it is very hard to allow this man, Zik, which P2B is representing today, to be here. Very hard. Jonathan was here because of the death of Yaradua. If not, Jonathan have no position here. Now, when Jonathan got here, they formed Boko Haram. They brought ISIS. They brought bandit. There is nothing they did not bring. They choose destroying their place instead of Jonathan to occupy here confidentially, because this is the position of Jonathan. Back, this is Zik. So Jonathan was here by mistake, and they don't allow him. Even as Jonathan was president, he couldn't enjoy. He appointed Ihejirika. They said he is killing Northerners. That is to tell you that you are cows. Look at the cattle rearing stick that Fabelowa is using, leading you. Look at the road to oil, using cattle rearing stick to go and take our oil from our land. And they keep Zik at the back, which is P2B. Right? Don't laugh to them much that fell, please. They went for trial to prove your argument. They have proved the argument of Ipob and Nnamdi Kanu. They should also be thanked. Those obedient, we should also thank them for vindicating Ipob. We should thank them because they have made the world Nigerians, not the world is aware, Nigerians doubting somewhat to believe that Ipob is right, to believe that Ojukwu did not cause war. More proof. So let us move. Nigerians, in case you are joining us in your car, you know you drive car. This is Tafa Balewa, not Anna. They are at the front, which is president. This is what is it called? Osibanjo, Awolowo, which Osibanjo have represented, and they kept him at this position, right? This is Zik. So now, this man cannot be here. An Igbo man or a Biafran cannot be here. He can only be here by mistake. That's why they calculated 6 years for Jonathan, and they calculated the 2 years of his deputy before Yar'Adua died. They completed it 8 years. They said that Jonathan cannot go second tenure on his own because he have ruled 8 years. Do you understand? Because you see, Obasanjo have ruled 12 years. So, Obasanjo that is representing Awolowo cannot rule the same years with an Igbo man as they take Jonathan. That's why they stop him in 8 years. 2 years of deputy, 2 years of finishing the tenure of Jonathan, and his 4 years from that ended 2015. They knew, nothing I say is 8 years. Buhari must go. Because he wants to make it 12 years to be equal with the willing to. He cannot be equal with Obasanjo. Do you understand? He cannot be equal. That's why Obasanjo tear his PDP ticket. Obasanjo ruled 12 years. 4 years from 1976 to 1979. And 8 years from 1999 to 2007. That is 12 years. So Jonathan cannot rule 12 years. You know, people don't understand. And I think I'll complete a turn. Which turn? Which turn? Is he part of Nigeria? Allow Jonathan to complete his second. Come and go and sit down. Does he have second term? Thank you. If you are asking them how market, you'll be directing them to referendum. Because they cannot stand the heat of ethnicity in Nigeria. They cannot use it to fight. So I want to tell them that Igbo man to be here is very hard. Though they have tried, Nigerians, you have tried, but look at Igbo man, Zik, who got independence. The father of Ojukwu financed him. But look at where they kept him. Look at, even in Buhari government was the one who maintained this position. He made sure that the Igbos remains here. Even Buhari removed the Igbos from here. He now put us here on the mountain. Buhari the government is the worst. He removed us here with this very tiny position. He now keep us here. We are now hanging. Our leg does not reach ground. And you now say that after deploying bandits in the bush, after deploying terrorists in their army and police, they will now give president to this man, P2B, to leak the secret of Fulani. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. Do you know how many Fulani terrorists that are here? Fulani's final decision now with the British is, whatever that will happen, let it happen. And you cannot do anything. They will come with ethnicity. Hey, Igbo, now, is Igbo? Are you supporting Igbo? Don't you know he's on Igbo? No, don't protest. So don't join them to destroy Yoruba land. Hausa? No, Northerner. No, you know we are Northerner. We have everything. Abuja is here. They are infidel. Don't join them to protest. So. That is ethnicity. And you will fall for it. They will not come up again. You know, Muslim and Christian, that is religion. They will bring it. Nigerian youth cannot sustain it. The next one, they will come with political sentiment. The people from the southeast now, they will now be deputy senate president. You know, they want to give South Speaker of the House. Now we'll be having the Senate President too. Okay, now in our side now we'll now be the Secretary of Federation. Political sentiment. Okay, do you know what they want to give us now? Now cool down. They want to give us Minister of Agriculture. That's what they want to give us now. Hey, now don't destroy something. They say they will give us a minute. That is political sentiment. Did you understand? The next one, they will jump. If you refuse all this, if you insist, and you did not hook to this thing, they will come with army and police. They will shoot you. And they tell the media what to write. All of you will scatter. Everybody will say, no, I know that for Igbo man. No. I don't try for vote. Oh. I don't vote for Igbo man. How am man go kill me for Igbo man? Nah, I know go die. I don't try for Igbo. Say for my Igbo. I think to be an Igbo man and a businessman self. Nah, I know go army kill me. Oh. And that's the end. Do you understand? So we don't have position. Nnamdi Kanu can make a very broadcast. Amakwam na ihe a ga-awụ trouble. Lekwe ndị mmadụ. Ha, biko kwa o. The mother join yala. So that is it. Onye nụ ya ka ibe ya gwa na onwe ihe a na-eme na Nigeria, onwe ebe ọbụla ị na-azọdo ụkwụ, everywhere agwụrụ agwụ, complete. IPOB is being vindicated. So what you ask yourself, what is now holding Nigeria from freeing Nnamdi Kanu? They have done the election, they have done everything. They have, in short, we have victory everywhere, all around IPOB, victory all around. Oh, the Freee Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, ya matron ndị iro n'aka nụ. Gawa gawa dị mma, lawa lawa dị mma. O jitru dike na Nnamdi Kanu. This election they used because of it. Do you know how many people who Uzodimma killed in Imo? Using criminal political talks and agent provocateurs to kill people. When they were planning to tag everything on IPOB, to pack it on our heads. They don't know that IPOB cannot come into election. Do you know how all these killings in Imo? Now you will see it will stop. These are political killings. Do you know one thing you must understand in this election? Let me tell you where it will favor IPOB again. Just wait and listen. It will happen very soon now. Do you know that after election, that election does not favor all the gangs? You know, they gather together to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know? But all those round table, election will fail some, election will favor some. And from there, you will hear secret about the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu because some cannot hold the secret. Do you understand? And some will be arrested so that they will not say with the EFCC. Are you aware? When they do not, the election did not favor all. Therefore, some cannot sustain it. Some will leak the secret. Many of them gather together as one to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. But after this election, more secrets will leak from their mouth. Politicians, just watch now. Just wait now. You will hear it. Our God will push them. They must say it. How it happened. No how. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Share it. Those that are joining us, this is Zik at the back in Nigeria. That is Igbo man or a BPO man or a John man or Wike. Zik represents you, Wike, Anumpama. See Zik, there is nothing like South. Zik represents you, but they keep us at the back with a small head. Even if you kill everybody in Obibo, look at your position, Zik represents you, Wike. Even if you betray P2B, Zik represents you and P2B. Right? You have nobody, no representative in Nigeria. South have no representative. Look at Nigeria. Zik, Awolowo, Tafa Belewa. No other Nigeria. They show you here. Look at it here. Look at it on your plate number. Look at Tafa Belewa with the cattle rearing stick. Then ask yourself, why is Igbo man at the back when they are going to Igbo land to take oil? Why do they keep Igbo man at the back? Why is a Fulani man at the front to go and take oil? Why is the Yoruba man at the middle as a willing tool? We are back as a conquered people. Thank God for IPOB. And I will be cutting it off from here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm na normal position. Name this broadcast. I just with a plate number now. I don't know they will lead me to this level. Look at heat all over my body. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Those that tried their best in election and failed, join us. We are asking for referendum, nothing else. We are not against anybody. We only come to free Nigerians. You know, we are all victims. Not the Northerners that are only the victim. The Westerners are not only the victim, we are all victims. But we saw it before you. So our duty is to inform you. That is IPO. Now that you have tried and failed, though had Nnamdi Kanu been here, he wouldn't have failed easily. He would have set Nigeria at the middle. But we told you earlier that Nnamdi Kanu is important. You don't know. You say it's for Biafra. If you release him now, election will not hold. But this is Nnamdi Kanu that would have double-crossed them. They will not seize your money. One, that money, bank policy. 2 times brokers, Nnamdi Kanu will scatter it. You did not take your, you did not even take your position. I started calling all of you when they were doing the money issue. I said, if you want to succeed in your election, fight for Freee Nnamdi Kanu now. He's the only one who can guide your vote through Radio Biafra. I said it. But all of you, you know, you went to Unicam. You can speak English na electoral na polling unit. You went to Unilag. I told you don't have a voice. You don't have a, now you that had done back, if Mbaka is on your side, do you know you have a voice? You know, all of you are just you follow P Square, you follow people that you know they are political. They believe in Nigeria. They don't have voice. These are political artists. They cannot positively challenge the government. But when they push you to push Mbaka, the voice that can tell you the truth, the voice that can, so at least even if you don't say the truth, it can challenge your enemy with all boldness. And you know that in politics, you don't have such people. You don't have such people. But if we teach you, you remember your certificate that you don't even get job. Did you get job? And when we talk about what is happening in Nigeria, you bring your certificate. But you have been looking for a job with that certificate you didn't see. Now you see it. Do you see it now? That within Nnamdi Kanu, they cannot easily rig your election. If you are sensible as youths, you will know that without Radio Biafra, that some of you intelligent people started calling for answers. You wouldn't have even make any step because you would have stopped on the road. Nnamdi Kanu helped to chase away the army and to make sure that Nigeria started denying through Radio Biafra, and we tweeted. You did not appreciate us with asking Nigerian government in the name of we never heard that the youth of Nigeria is telling Nigerian government to free Nnamdi Kanu. We never heard. What we heard from the youth was PVC. Get ready and vote. Did we hear a press release and say Nigerian youth or Northern youth or Nigerian Western youth during the election? Is that not what you would have been given press release? But you know, you call it political. Political. Now, Peter Obi should guide his words. He should not bring this Biafra issue. So Nnamdi Kanu is not Biafra issue. The man that would have confronted this Mahmoud, they call our next chairman, Nnamdi Kanu will confront him and pin him at the center. If you, Nnamdi Kanu can even command you, send me all the results with you. Let us deal with the Fulani. That's why we told people, don't shout no election. If Nnamdi Kanu is here, he will back up Nigerian youth. To disgrace Fulani, to disgrace INEC. Nnamdi Kanu used Radio Biafra to deal with Nigeria. He used every opportunity in the struggle. In our shout to no election. Why not go and make broadcast as Nnamdi Kanu, Mr. Disciple? Don't you know that if you are disciple, Nnamdi Kanu will be broadcasting to across Nigeria since Saturday. Even since Friday, he will start leaking our next secrets. Immediately election start, Nnamdi Kanu will be live that morning. He will direct Nigerian youth. He will guide them. He will go against any violence. He will tell anybody not to cause violence. That Fulani will use it as a reason. Nnamdi Kanu will guide them. He's a Democrat. Did you understand? But we told you, you say it's Biafra issue. Instead of you to say free Nnamdi Kanu, this is Nnamdi Kanu that will surrender Tinubu. This is Nnamdi Kanu. He will immediately Tinubu, they want to Tinubu come out. He will call up all his 15 bank accounts and tell you how much is there. And then Nnamdi Kanu will call US to investigate him. Nnamdi Kanu will call him before the election. Nnamdi Kanu would have crossed Tinubu. Tinubu will be hiding. We told you, Nnamdi Kanu, you need him. He said, hey, is it doing Biafra issue? Nnamdi Kanu, I told you he will chase Tinubu away. He will challenge Atiku, chase him away. You will know he's a man. He has the platform and he's leading the lions. If Nnamdi Kanu is present in your election, will they do you this thing and go free? He will get the whole information about the INEC chairman. He will expose it from the day he was born. Just exposition. Just within 10 minutes exposition, the man will be panicking. He will not tell him how many, what is happening in his office. Nnamdi Kanu will tell him. If they refuse, Nnamdi Kanu will start calling the one with, even, he will tell you, send me all the result. Immediately he says, send me the result with you, they will change their mind. They will start doing somehow. To calm you down, they gave you Lagos. Now, if they are giving you state, check how many votes they used to dash you that state. Katrina Lai told them, give them Lagos so that they will calm down. That is the cadre, that is British. Now they can say, call me a British. If I look at him or her, I will tell you what is in his mind, his or her mind. Did you understand? But it's a lesson. What we are calling you now is that IPOB is calling for a referendum. And our duty is to free all ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. That is why we came. We did not come to free only Biafra. We are all victims. We cannot leave you and go. We love you all. The same way we allow you to go and try, that is the way you will also allow us, support us and allow us to go and do referendum. Even as your election is on, even if they rig the election, Nnamdi Kanu is the next option. If you want to go to international community, Nigerians, you know, you will still make the mistake again. You will call it Biafra issue. You will call it Nnamdi Kanu issue. But I want to give you another sense. If you want to challenge them in court, or if you want to invite international community, you don't have the channel. Nigeria government have the resources to block you. Only independent people like IPOB, people that are free, that have no government sponsor. We have our independent radio and TV. Did you understand? That is the only people that have the right to say, we can even write on behalf of our people. Write to the international communities. Do you have the channel? Is it not individual? Or you write in the name of Labour Party? That is political party. Do you have Nigeria? Do you have youth organization before? That the world is aware that you use that channel to write. How many people can give press release on your behalf of the youth that is official to the world? IPOB have them. Do you understand? Political leaders cannot give voice, favorable voice, because they cannot stand it when they are being shaken by Fulani. But IPOB is independent. That's why we tell you, even as they are rigging the election, Free Nnamdi Kanu can still cross them. If Nnamdi Kanu is freed, even a week after they have called the election, he can cross them. It is in your hand, but you call it Biafra issue, we left you. You don't know that Nnamdi Kanu is for you. Now you know. You know, within Nnamdi Kanu, they cannot seize our money. Within Nnamdi Kanu, these people cannot starve us. Do you know why they seize your money? So that if you want to carry on violence or all these things, you don't have money to be moving. You don't have finance to sponsor anything. If you want to carry on revolution now, they will seize the money. It is part of the budget. This very policy is mostly after the election. That is why that policy came. Not for the election, after this election. Can you finance anything? Transaction, you want to carry on revolution. How do you get money? The policy is there already. Do you understand? If you want to transport, if you want to do this, something cash, you know, revolution need money. All these things, you don't have the cash. And if you want to start it, they will give bank order, they will close. They know if you lack finance, you go home. Revolution needs also money to sustain it. And if they move money to you from abroad, they'll hang it in the bank. Only Nnamdi Kanu can break the yoke. Look for him. That is the only man Fulani can hear his voice. They run away for you. This INEC chairman would have been in UK since Sunday. If Nnamdi Kanu, after Saturday broadcast, if he refused to call the result, if Nnamdi Kanu finish broadcast and come back to Sunday morning to ask him for the result, if he refused to call the result Sunday morning, Nnamdi Kanu will chase him away with Radio Biafra. With Radio Biafra, that Mahmoud that is dealing with the efforts of people, only Nnamdi Kanu can crush it. But you are not intelligent to that level. You say it's Biafra issue. Now people can understand that Free Nnamdi Kanu before election is so important because we have independent radio. We have our radio. We have radio that we have the license. We can say we don't do advert. We don't need your money. Nothing connected to the government. But the newspaper cannot say follow things the way you need it because they're under the government. The radio stations cannot air out all you said because they're under the government. Do you understand? And the government is not sponsoring us. Do you now see why we are important? Nnamdi Kanu is important. So even as you didn't make it after the election, before the election, Nigerian youth, you can see us for Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Now, very important. It's not IPOB issue. Very, very important to double cross them. To double cross them. There are things I told you earlier, you failed, but we'll still tell you. That's why we are telling you another level. We told you that if you want them to surrender the election to you, you tell them to challenge Nnamdi Kanu, let him prove if Buhari is alive or Buhari is dead. You refuse. When we gave you weapon, you say you went to Unioka or Oku, or you said you got UNN and Soka. Oh, yeah, can University of Port Harcourt. We told you that now you have every grant, Nigerian youth, to challenge your president and say, do you want to leave us, this country, in that bad image that our president is dead? Do you want to leave us in this image? Why can't you meet Nnamdi Kanu now that is in detention? Let him prove that you are dead or you prove that you are alive. These are weapons we gave you earlier. Challenge them with this. They will panic. And they can even panic and leave the presidency for you. And they will start planning afresh to take it from after 4 years. But at the moment, they will allow you to remove your mouth from the issue of Jubril. But you refuse to use it as a weapon. You are coming down. They are coming down with PVC. Don't you know what is campaign? P2B was campaigning. If you want to make P2B to chase them away, demand that the Buhari should go and challenge Nnamdi Kanu and prove that he's alive. I gave about 3 broadcasts about this. But I didn't go to school. You went to school. And you don't know politics. No, you don't know politics. You are Nigerian youth. What is vote politics in Nigeria? Vote is not politics in Nigeria. Tinubu no master in politics. Vote is not. That's the same thing Jonathan was believing. Vote. When Buhari had finished the matter, then we are bringing results. They said Jonathan will win. He's winning. Hey, he won Bayelsa. How many people are in Bayelsa? You won Enugu. How many voters cards do you register in Enugu? I won Abia. How many voters cards? One state they will couple up Enugu, Abia, Ebonyi, Bayelsa. You go and sit down. Then I told you that 3 geopolitical zone is not easy. Then they now added the west, southwest. They work together. Now Atiku came to south to take deputy. They completed 5. They gave P2B 1, so that which is southeast. And in the southeast, they set enemy who oppose them, Ojuzokan and Devumai, to deal with the P2B here in the east. Now, how many states do they leave for him? Now, PDP came to drag that state again. The same Enugu, and the Abia, they left for him. Did you understand? They came to drag it. That is it. And you want to do trouble. They gave you Lagos with the brain. Catriona line. Very dangerous woman. Yes, and the Wike, yes. No, Wike is the worst now. P2B is, all these Igbo politicians. They don't believe we know anything. They don't believe. Wike killed us. After Nnamdi Kanu said, Wike must return second tenor. When Fulani do tooth and nail that they must remove Wike, they were using Amechi and all of them to remove Wike. Nnamdi Kanu said, man must stand behind Wike. Make sure Wike returns. After Wike returns. This is the same youth conducted NSAS. After NSAS, Wike said that IPOB is the one that started NSAS. NSAS started in Ughelli, ended in Lagos. He started killing us in Obibo. Somebody that our leader gave a broker and said he must return. And our leader said, Wike must be strong. Remember your name. Your name is Wike. Wike. Stand strong. Don't give River State to APC. Our leader gingered him. This Wike. After we won him from parading in eastern Biafra land, this winter land of Biafra, P2B went to him as if we are foolish. You don't know he's a full-time betrayer and the hater of his own brothers. Wike, the most worst person I've ever seen. Wike, yes, Wike. P2B, don't you know? But why am I calling no politician? Okay, politicians, remember that they're blind. Okay, I don't know. Politics, remember they are blind. Imagine one nigga because of politics. Imagine hatred, politics. You gonna make Wike. Are you telling me that all those IPOB he killed, nobody comes from your place in Anambra? You went to Wike because of politics. You have luck, he didn't poison you. Or set you up. Somebody you know is a murderer. Hands full of blood. He talk like an animal. He talk like a fool, an animal. I don't know how he used to communicate with people when he never be in office. If he can be in office talking like a fool, Wike. If he does not have, he's not occupying any office, how can he be relating with people? Relating with people. I've never seen him giving any character to communicate with people. No. You know, Nigeria is all the black people. If you see somebody that is in power mistakenly, you be respected. A fool. If you go to court, that's why they stop. That the judge says to bring us federal court. They went to work for years. But come report the talk. You know why they appoint Fulani in all position. Fulani will give information how things are going. Minister of Information. Fulani is communal police. He will tell you that it's calm and peace. That is his position. The army will tell you that they did not kill anybody. That's why it's Fulani. That is his position. Because if your brother is there, he will say, the army, I don't like what they did. So, and you, ordinary person, if you are saying it, nobody will take it because you are not in the position. But if we tell you, you say, no, we are here to collect it. You not collect it. Or we go try a post to China. Na radio na Facebook nọrọ there go ya iwere result gị ga ọkwa ya ị ga-anọ n'ọzọ na ịnụzọ ọzọ go and hold Yakubu or is it Mahmood or gịnị go and hold the next chairman, let us see you. Ị ga-anọ na ya gị na-eti I am angry now. Did I know ọhịa m gwara unu? Ị ga-anọ n'ụlọ gị sị I'm angry now. Angry na ebe you are far from the result. Nke iji na phone gị wụ ordinary, we told you. I have the sheet akụkọ Result sheet. I am with the original. Are you in the position? In the original or impersonation? In our position. And I bought their court. There are people who hang on a case file. Are you in or not logging it? I have on a case file. Or is that a case? It got as witness. In my few people, party agent, indicate now. That is it. In honor of the go change the matter. My polling unit. My polling unit. Hey, LOP is winning. Oh, it shall not be well with Nigeria. Uba can the pastor kwesị ime miracle. Ngwa mezie miracle. Mezie miracle. Achọzie ekpe ya ka akpọzie onye ọzọ, akpọzie Peter Obi. Ngwa mee miracle. Ngwa ndị pastor mezie ekpere. Ịhụgo ya na. Ota oke ego bịakwara na-emekwa miracle. Ma ndị dibịa na-eme voking. Ngwa mee voking ka ego pụta. Ka ndị POS bịa n'ụlọ gị. Ngwa onye ọgwụ ego ngwa mee ka onwe ihe na-agba ego n'ụlọ gị. Ka ndị POS bịazie n'ọgụ ma ozi bank. Ọkwa mgbọrọ ụlọ na ihe a na-awọ. The more event ị na-eme unfold ka onye ọbụla na-ebe. Ma ndị na-agwa oke ite, onwe onye ego nọ n'ụlọ ya. Ị na-aga bank eweta. Ọ ime kọntaktị ha ewetara gị. Ị nwere ike ivoku ego. Ego nọ na Central Bank mbiri ha abịa n'ụlọ gị. Ha awụ fim. The same ndị dibịa ngwa voku mee incantation ngwa gwọọ ọbara ọla ọtụrụle ike ihe na-akpọcha ya mee ya ka akpọ Peter Obi a na-akọchi mmadụ ntị eji stop Buhari mmadụ mee voking ọnụonwe ndị dibịa achọ ka Peter Obi win menu gwọọ n'oke itenu shiwe n'oke ite na m ka Peter Obi win since Saturday o rebeghị ma wishiwe new money apụta n'ime oke ite gị oke ite ndị POS a na-abịazi na-ewe ego n'ụlọ gị ụmụ anụ mpama ị na-agwa elu agwa ala o seti anụ menu fasten ka akpọzie onye Fulani na-achọghị ma onye Britain na-achọghị mee fasten ụnụ hapụ anyị na-agwa ụnụ eziokwu na-anụrụ ihe onye chekila ihe ọ gụtara na skuul ma ọ na-ege ya anyị na-agwa ya okwu Chineke kpọrọ anyị ka anyị bịa mee ihe a ọkwa ya ọtara so ịbịa na-echeta skuul gị ọ ya mere na-eme mistake ma ndị na-eme underestimate IPOB ọ ya mere Naijiria ji nọ n'ọnọdụ a adịzila echeta akwụkwọ gị case file gị ma ọ rank gị n'amị ma ọ polisi ma ekwukwa IPOB adịzila echeta ya na ị ga-efelụ echetara ndị na-emeriela people that rise up in Nigeria you bring them down echetala ya ma ikwukwa IPOB don't remember it because we break every yoke. Do you understand? So your best option now is Nigerians. If you want to frustrate them, take them to Free Nnamdi Kanu. And the next one is tell Buhari that you have now believed he is dead. If not, he should prove it now that Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. This is a very pure protest. A protest for election. Now, add there another placard, not only election. Add there that he should prove before he leave office. Let him prove that he's alive. Ugba ka ị ga-ahụ ndị pastọ ha ekwotoro gị na asịkwa gị emela trọbụl ị ga-ahụ na ị ga-ama ihe na ha utus ndị mosque aga na mosque imam aka ma ha down then ndị peacemaker those your celebrity you can't hear they cannot address government now they are government children they were there to convince you celebrity ndị artist ya ebe mkpu ha endrewo na polling unit that's all that's final. That's where it ended, the NSAS, Lekki. After that, nobody see them again. Ha nọ na video ebe a na-atụ vote. Were na-enweta ụgwọ ọnwa ha. Page ha dị na monetize. Ha na-enweta 300,000 viewers, 600,000 viewers vote. Iche na ha na-eme gị ihe ọma ndị bịara recover ego. Ma na-view na-like na-ese ndị star ego ha na-amụ. Ị na-azụ cartridge ya ole? Ị na-azụ plate ya ole ị na-eye? Plate ha ole ka ị zụrụ? We move. Very soon ịhụ ndị peacemaker ma ndị reverend father a na-eme udo. Calm down. Ha ekwetụrụ gị Isaiah. Mba Isaiah onye trouble na. A na-eji Isaiah. Ebe ị ga-aga wụ John the Beloved. Ị ga na John Beloved Ma ebe Martin wetukwa ebe trouble nọcha de. Ele ebe ndị ọzọ. First John, Second John, Third John, all of John the beloved. Ya na akwụkwọ Paul degara ndị Kọrint. Ọkwa ya ọtara. Na nke o degara nke mbụ na nke abụọ. Ọ ihe a ga-agụrụ gị na. Be submissive to every authority. Romans chapter 13. Be submissive to every authority. For all authority is ordained by God. I ga na pastor gị mgbe ị ga-achọ ibili elu. You will hear it from your pastor. When you say, I'm angry, we'll go and vote, we'll challenge this result. Pastor will come with Romans chapter 13. Be submissive. The Bible said, be submissive to every authority. For all authority is ordained by God. Even authority of Buhari that was killing us. Ordained by God. Ashonyocha. So God ordained Buhari to bring Fulani to kill us. Every authority. Imagine quotation on the Bible. Every authority is ordained by God. Meaning what? Atugide Chineke ashe. Gowon who killed us. So the leadership of Gowon was ordained by God. Anya na ga-egoro gị echi. N'ekpere Wednesday. Ebe a ka a ga-ebido capture wagodo gị from Tuesday Bible study. Agwa gị ga-esokwala ndị na-eme aghara. They cannot call INEC, no. They will be calming you down. They will send singing an to Archbishop and the bishop and the cathedral. They will not say singing to parishes. Pastors will send to their branches. If you don't calm one down, calm them down. Calm them down. Quotation is calm down. Why can't you agree? God said it. That's all. And you become submissive to your death. Submissive to every authority. They will come to community, kill you. A quote Romans chapter 13. Every authority ordained by God. Be submissive to every authority. They will not quote to you where Jesus asked his disciples, show me thy sword. No. The Bible is your sword. Jesus says, show me thy sword. That's what the pastor is supposed to be preaching now. That is the stage they are in Nigeria. Show me thy sword. But do you know where they will quote for you? Only if they slap you this side, you turn the other side. That's what they will bring to you now. I am telling you the instruments to fight you, Nigerian youth. These are instruments. They did not come for your own good. Though you are gaining from them, but not for your own, for the future of your job. You know, somehow you claim to gain from them. The man no is a brikwe. No, he will take his AJB. Again, his anyway. Thank you. Gift and with Ronye, my hand and send. I don't know where is a brikwe. I have an idea is only again. We move. I have crossed the band, the time. I'm asking them the Bible and the gym, even heat in a moment. Chineke mekore mebere. Ekwete me ebute dem fan m na agba. But I'm rounding up. That is. When the bed open. Chineke me. Ma chọkwa esi mba ka m bute fan. Hey. Even women see this ever. I'm suffocating. Let me with his own. I got a fan. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to the medicines. That is it. So I am rounding it up here. Share it very wide. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide all of you. Make Nigerian youth to understand that they are the victims. We are all victims of Nigeria. We are all victims of the British. And Nigeria must be destroyed for everybody to be free. If you are praying for the goodness of Nigeria, you are dreaming. If you are planning to make it better, you are dreaming. It is not for you. Nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody. Nobody comes from Nigeria. Nobody. So all these things we are doing is just to pamper Fulani, to occupy our land, those that came from Sahel, to occupy our land because you are pampering them. The more you promote one Nigeria, the more you pamper them to run your land, and the more you give the British ground to claim in charge of you. You have to rise up. Ask for referendum, Oduduwa. Arewa, ask for referendum. As IPOB is asking for Biafra referendum. Very simple. Now you have tested. If you want them to surrender now, just start a protest tomorrow. Let Buhari save the image of Nigeria. Buhari save the image of Nigeria. Let Nnamdi Kanu prove that our president is not dead. Simple protest. Let Nnamdi Kanu, we want Nnamdi Kanu to prove that our president is not dead. Very simple protest. Everywhere will tear apart. Everybody will run. Go to the INEC chairman. Mr. President, we want you to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu will prove to us. We don't welcome that insult to our president. So now that Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria, let him prove to us how he gave our president the allegation that he's dead. Simple protest. The whole world will scatter. But you will be pampering them with election. You have nothing to do with election. This thing will pin them now. Within 2 days now, they will be panicking. These are things we told you to do earlier. You fail. It is still possible now. It is still have ground. Free Nnamdi Kanu. And they prove that, make sure you save the image of Nigeria, that impostor did not rule Nigeria. Simple demand from Nigerian youth. Now that you still have a youth, now that obedient have hold you together, ask them to clear the image of Nigeria. Let Buhari prove that he's alive. A nice protest, but a celebrity will not tell you. They will be go and sing music tomorrow, new release. Baby, I love you. Baby, hug me. Baby, you miss me. They refuse. They don't know that they have to give you a topic. Tomorrow they will sing baby. Shake you. That's all. And you follow them. Now, I love this artist. So, don't you listen to fella? What are they singing now? You don't hear Raskimono. You don't hear Maxwell Odo. You don't hear African China. You did not hear about fella. Don't you listen to them? Don't you listen to them? You know, go man, call baby, I love you. Rubbish. Tomorrow, they will trap you into the useless mess called Nigeria in the name of celebrity. Tomorrow, one of them will be doing Zoom meeting. You have won 200,000 Zoom meeting. Politician gave you money to be capturing youth, so that when you tell them follow here, they will follow. You think all of us are foolish. Still, they are the people that they will buy tickets. The multitude of people that get the ticket, you calculate it, few people will just win Zoom this week or this month. And they will start getting ticket again. But you listen to a fella, he talk about election. You talk about these things. You listen to Nnamdi Kanu preaching about this. This is what we need. You listen to Raskimono. You listen to Raskimono. You hear him. You listen to Maxwell Odo, you hear him. Backward never, forward never. You listen to these people. So may our Creator continue to guide those that want to know, mostly those that have discovered their mistake, and may He continue to strengthen IPOB that He have chosen from the one, and sustain our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Now that He kept him aside while Nigeria perishes. So nobody will blame Nnamdi Kanu because he was the one who instigated or the one that gingered. You kept him aside so that the prophecy will come to pass. It is a thing of glory. We give you back glory, Chukwu Abiyama. Had it been he's here on radio or something, they will say he instigated this, he did that, he did that. But today, he is in and discharged and acquitted, but is still under illegal detention. That is to say, you have done all things for us. Anybody that win an election have nothing to say about Nnamdi Kanu than to free him. Anybody, if those that are still in power, that is, you must free him. No judgment, no nothing. This is a thing of glory to you, Chukwu Abiyama. But we pray that you disgrace Nigeria and scatter it for the freedom of all the ethnic nationalities. Let them go back to their home. Not only Biafra. And then the end, you alone be glorified. In your name, Chi Uku Okike. Abia Amana Poro Ime Ihanile, we have prayed. He said, thank you. Sonokosu, which were in Nigeria. Many of them. Thank you. Which were in Nigeria. Yes, people sing songs. Una dia no here name. Una name I love you. Shake you. N'obodo dị otu a ka ebe ọ Texas onye ọcha gwa obodo ya dị mma gwa ihe na obi ụtọ ị na-agụ. You follow people nọ na Texas ma ndị nọ California na-eme hip hop na-ebi ndụ. Ị gaghị agụ ihe na-eme n'obodo gị. See, musicians far back have seen what happened there before it become good. You don't sing, you're not singing, baby. Let us listen to all their music. Now, baby, I love you. What made them artists here now? Nobody now. Only baby. Hasheba poor. Lay on to the youth. And a celebrity, name artist. Artist name where pride. Negotiate go along with it. Now we put a studio na California. Nigeria won't wear refinery now outside country. Now it was studio na Ghana. Nigeria on another refine man. They import, they export and import. So you are the same with them. You don't need to fight the government in with a studio. How many people are your workers? Mad people. From me, fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I'm from here, our homeland radio Biafra, in Biafra land. It is good evening. Now, what should I program? Oh, I'm part of the program. Well. I'm going to go voice in them question.
Here comes the time we've been waiting all these years. Here comes the moment my people are waiting to come back home. When people of Jah will return to their promised land. When people of Mosiah will dance to the rising sun. When people of Jah will sing the song of freedom. When people of Jah will worship Almighty God, we will say bye-bye to the baboon nation. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the monkey nation. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the lawless nation. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Oh yeah. Yeah. We must go. Imagine what we've been through in that contraption. Living with people who doesn't know their left from their right. Living with people who doesn't reason like human beings. Living with people who doesn't know the value of life. Living with people who doesn't respect the rules of law. Living with people who destroy the future of their children. Living with people who keep on going backwards today. Reason with me. If we are wrong to ask for our freedom, hey, we will say bye-bye to the monkey nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the babu nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the lawless nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Yeah. We must go. Hey. We try to educate these people about love, no way. We try to educate these people about peace. Hey. We try to educate these people about equal rights. And we try to educate these people about justice. Guess what? The more you teach them, the wicked they turn against you. Oh Lord, the more you teach them, the stupid they turn. No, 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 no. And we will say bye-bye to the Babu nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the monkey nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the lawless nation. Say bye-bye, say bye-bye. And we will say bye-bye to the Babylonians. We must go. Yeah. We must go. Bye-bye, say bye-bye, bye-bye, monkey nation, bye-bye, say bye-bye, babu nation, bye-bye, say bye-bye, Babylon, bye-bye, say bye-bye, lawless nation, bye-bye, say bye-bye, monkey nation, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Babu nation, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Babylon, Babylon, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Lawless nation, goodbye. Say bye-bye. Monkey nation, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I see justice no more. Corruption has taken the place of justice today. Government are busy killing my people for dining and whining with criminals. Are we safe in this world? Are we safe? They wanna make sure nothing good is left in our homes. They wanna take away our joy, take away our peace, take away our pleasure. They wanna take away our lands, take away our pride, but we have to fight them. Tell me, what is the need coming at this world and living like a captive? Tell me, what is the need coming at this world and living like a slave? What is the need coming at free our land. But us we really have to fight them, fight them, fight them, free our people. I said we really have to fight them, fight and fight them, free our land.
Okay. Welcome. I have not come to... This program will not be... I don't think it will be long. But I just want to remind them of of my exposition about Nigeria. I started doing this very exposition since 2021. I have reminded them many times, 2022. I have reminded them about this very Nigeria, 2023, earlier. I have done this